Hello, this is Johnny. We are going to measure it diagonally because they did advertise it's supposed to be a 3.5 on all the screen, but we did find out that this was 1.8 and a half, if I remember correctly, and this one was 1.9, and this one was 2.1 screen. Let's measure it again. This is 1.9. It's not 2 yet, so it's 1.9. And this one, sorry, wrong direction. From there to here, this one look more like a actually this one is bigger. It's like almost a 1 point, almost actually it's like 2 inches. Okay, so this one diagonally it's not 3.5 yet. It's close. It's 4.5. Okay. Yeah, 4.5, almost 3.5. Not quite. Let's see what this one is. This one is 3.4. So it's half inches smaller than this one. So they're not the same screen size. And this one is actually smaller than this one based on this direction. And the length is 2.9. Not quite 3 yet. And this one is 2.8 and a half. So this length is shorter than this one. This one is wider. But this one is a 3.4, maybe 3.4 and a little bit 1. 3.41. And this one is 3.45. Okay, and I didn't measure the height from the bottom to the top, so let's measure that real quick. So it's not 12 inches yet, almost. It's about 11.5. I mean 11 point, how you say that? 11.9, 9 and a half. Okay, 11.9 and a half. Let me move this back a little bit so you know what I'm measuring. Okay, I was measuring the height. The height from here to here. Well, let me take it back. It is 12 inches tall. So this is a 12 inches cabinet. And this one is a 12 inches as well. And this one is 11.567, 11.7. So this one is the shortest one, and this two is about the same height if you look at from this direction. Can you see that? If you look at from this direction, it's about almost the same height. All right, so let's talk about the menu, how to go from one screen from another screen. So you press the instead of player 1 button, you hold the player 2 button, let go, and that will give you the screen of the system. Okay, so you bring it more, bring it closer, and focus the screen. Okay, so you got the game selection. Press action button, so you could do the difficulty. Well, now I have it. You could put it number 5, number 4, number 3, number 2, and the easiest one, number 1. So I put number 4. Switch. PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. Well, now it's on. Doesn't do nothing. So it doesn't do anything on this portion here. But the marquee, it does work. Marquee, you turn it off. See? Let me take it to the back. Okay, see, marquee is off. So if I press the action button again, it's back on. Okay, so marquee does work. But I don't know what this do here, player 1, player 2. When I plug it in, it automatically detects it, so I don't think I need to do anything with this one. So the marquee is on, and the PS1, PS2 switch. Player 1, player 2 is off. So I don't know how to turn it on, but as you can see, there's a bug right here. I found 2 bugs on this menu. One is this will not change. I don't know if I need to plug in the controller to make that happen, but let's go ahead and try it. Oh, okay. And then this sliding thing right here, when you put something in, it tends to slide forward, and whenever it does, it blocks the screen on the top, which is not very good. It doesn't really click onto it, so whenever you put this joystick in there, it's hard to close the door. So I don't mean to be picky, but that I see that a problem. Okay, so let me plug this in and see if that button work or not, because right now when I try to change it, it doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't change. So maybe you need to be plugged in. So let's go ahead and plug it in. All right. Let's plug it to first player on top. Well, last time I plugged it in the first player. Let's plug it to second player on the bottom. I don't know which one is supposed to be the first or the top. But last time I plugged it to the top right here, and it recognized the second player. So let me plug it to the bottom and see what happened. All right. So we're back to this menu again, and let's see if it changed now. No, it doesn't change. See, if you press action, oh, now it does work. So you have to have something plugged in order for this to turn on and off. So PS1, PS2 is on, but I left it off and it works, so I don't see what's the purpose of that. So I'm gonna leave it off and see if the joystick still works, because last time I didn't touch this and I plug it in and it worked. So just gonna leave it there. And the bright light, you could turn the light darker, as you can see, and you can turn it real bright. I'm gonna leave it all the way to the top. All right, and to get out, they say that press the action key to get out. Okay. Now here's another problem I see is when I select this one and I press action, it switch over. But when I do it again, if you pick the same game, it doesn't switch. You have to press the coin to get out. So for example, so if you pick the same game, it doesn't do anything. I guess maybe that's normal, I don't know. So when you pick the game, if you choose a different game, it will switch over. But if you kept the same game and you select return, see return, you press action, it returns to the main menu. it doesn't return to the game. So then you press again, go back to the top. If you pick the same game, you press action, doesn't do nothing. So to get out, I find out that you have to press the coin button, the second one, to get out. So that part is kind of confusing. So if you, in case you have that problem, if you choose the same game, in order to get out the menu, you have to press the coin button. You have to press the coin button instead of the action button. Okay. All right. So since I turn it off, I want to see if it automatically work without me turning it on and off. I noticed that other people always demonstrate that you have to go to the menu, turn it on for the joystick to work. Last time I plugged it to the top, it worked. This time I plug it to the bottom. Let's see if it still works. Okay. All right. So I'm going to press player 2. Okay. So press player 1. Doesn't work. Press player 2. Press the coin. Alright, now press second player. Second player does not work. Okay, first player does work. What's this thing? Kind of. Okay, it does work. Second player, I didn't have to change anything. So second player still works. So yeah, I don't have to go to the change menu. So it doesn't matter if you plug into the top or the bottom, you automatically recognize the joystick, which is that, I mean, to me that's better. I don't have to go to that option menu, you know, to pick the, you know, to take out the first player or second player. So that's good. So this is the Street Fighter, I think the Turbo one. So if you want to switch it back, you hold the second coin button and let go. You hold it like a few seconds and then let go. If you don't let go, it won't change. So you just hold the button again, let go, and then you will come to this screen. Okay, so you press the action. So this one is the Street Fighter, Super Street Fighter Turbo, and this is the regular Street Fighter. So let's see, and then when you press the button, it will load the other program. But if you pick the same one, you will have to. So this one is 1 inch smaller, even though it's diagonally, so it's only a 3.4. Okay, so I'm gonna press the. It doesn't have the select button. It's only a start button. So you have to press the select button from here. Put your coin in first, where the coin button is, and then choose 2-player. Okay, and then I get to pick the second player right here. Pick Chen Li, and then this one I pick. See if I can pick the same person. Okay, so this one is red and this one is blue. So the button automatically work. Alright, that's my conclusion of this video. And once I get my other joystick come in, I will do open joystick to look inside and we can see what's inside. But other than that, that's it. That's it. My conclusion of the second part of the video that I didn't complete was measure diagonally and the height. And the height is 12 inches and that one is 12 inches, but that one is 11.9 or 0.8. And you can turn off the marquee using the software. Alright, thank you for watching. And if you haven't watched the first video, please watch it. This thing does make micro switch clicking noise. Same with the button as well. Alright, thank you for watching. Bye bye.